If you have to go on vacation, what do you do when you got to water your garden? Well, it's easy. All you got to do is install a automated watering system, and I'm going to show you how. So hey guys, it's Daryl, Louisiana Simple Living. What we're going to talk about today is putting together an automated watering system, and it's real easy. All you got to have is some of this 3/4 inch polyflex tubing, a couple of valves, some fittings, an automated timer, and you'll have everything you need to take care of your garden. All right, I'm dodging the rain here. Let me show you how I'm gonna put one of these together. So I got one over on the side of the house that I need to go ahead and run. And I'm gonna show you how to do that. Before I do that, I wanna go ahead and show you, I've used this setup all throughout my yard. So let's take a quick review of what we got, and then we're gonna build one out. So this part here is legs coming up from underground. It comes up from over underneath the patio. It goes up here. It does have a valve, so I can cut the whole thing off. Goes up here, so I got my hose, my hose system here. It's got a timer. Then it goes down into that 4-bank there. It goes down into the ground. Then comes over here where it comes up. So it comes up under here, comes up right there. You could go to each different bed. You can see where it came up, and I use these dripper hoses. And I also got one put in here, and it goes to the side bed over here. That's what I was talking about back here on the side bed. So it comes and pops up back behind that bush there. Then it runs further along to right there, which is a drip hose that comes off to this side of the bed. And it keeps going underground, where I have it covering some flowers and stuff with this front landscaping. All right, you see that line coming here, goes over here, that's a 90, comes down, there's a 1-inch valve, there's another 90 there. It actually runs that direction underneath the boat deck here, and goes out to the back of the driveway, which is where I have a couple of grapes I'm trying to get started. I'm gonna do some additional containers over there. I'll have to do something more permanent later on, but for right now that's good. All right, so this side, I've got this landscaping all along here. So you see a line going out, going underground. It pops up every 15 foot or so. See there, there, on down. Which that's gonna stay. I have a line that's going right here to my water hose. I'm gonna put a 4-way in right here, but I'm gonna run another one that goes underground all the way to the front to over here, which will feed that side of the garden. There's my soaker hose right there. So it'll run to right there. I'm gonna put a valve on it. It'll cover this portion of the garden as well as this new bed we just put in. All right, so the first step is gonna be trying to clear out some room. And this is a view from what I was just talking about. I gotta clear all of this stuff out because I wanna dig a trench, put the line underneath the ground. You don't have to go down very far, but just go underneath the ground so it don't freeze up easily. To that corner. All right, so the first task, let me take this off. This one isn't working really good anyhow. Again, this line runs underground, goes all the way down. Okay, now you gotta make sure we shut this off, because it stays on all the time, but it's controlled by the timer. All right, so now what we gotta do is we gotta get this one set up. This is a four-way. Got some little filters here. Alright, so I guess we weathered the storm. Now it's time to go and hook all this stuff up. First off, go and hook it up to this thing first. So we got these little filters that go in the little, got these little filters, and use this new one here. Makes sense. I'll go ahead and hook it up here and see which one I've got some room to play with here. Alright, got the batteries for it, I forgot. Let's take 2 AA's here. Alright, so now we bring it back here. So here's what I'm trying to figure. So what I need to do to hook this one up, I'm gonna go straight down into the soil here, have a nanny on it, kick it out, run it through underneath here, and I'm gonna have to somehow get by that block. If I go deep enough, I should be able to, and then head off in that direction. So what I ought to do is go ahead and put a nanny on here. Okay, so these are these fittings. Here's a nanny. All right, so it says Lasco fittings, insert elbow 90-inch, 3/4 inch fitting. So the way these things work, you can, if you had a heat gun and it's dry, and I feel like messing with it, I could do that. I don't feel like messing with it. So otherwise, what you gotta do is pretty much get it in there. If you push it up against a wall, and I'll show you in just a second. Also, you got to make sure you got plenty of these little pipe clamps. That's what you're going to use once you get it in. Good. So I'm going to push this one in. All right, so I got my nanny. It's pushed all the way in. Next, I gotta make sure, again, I got these pipe clamps. Now, let me go get a screwdriver. All right, so this is what we need here. This is a female adapter, 3/4 inch, of course. So this will go directly on here. All right, so we'll go ahead and cut it. Kind of obvious thing, but you want to make sure you do your pipe clamp on there first. All right, next step. So we got to get this bad boy connected to this bad boy here. Remember, before we even try to do anything with that, we got to put a pipe clamp. All right, looking good. So all we got to do is now push it in here and start feeding it down our groove. Just kind of get this pulled down here. As you can tell, I got a little bit of landscape fabric down there. I'm having to kind of work around in it. And look, I ain't trying to get it very deep. It's next to the house. It ain't gonna freeze. All right, let's get this in so far what I got. Oops. So what I gotta do is put a nanny on here. Here's my nanny. Okay. Again, 3/4 inch nannies. Make sure you put this on first again. Let's go ahead and get this thing on here. Alright. Look, and when you can, if you got time, you got the leverage, push it up against the brick. I'm putting a T on right here. Use your body weight. It'll go all the way on. So look, this T is going to hook up here. We're going to hook the nanny. It's going to go up that way. It's going to split off because I got one bed that's right here. I got another bed that we hadn't planted yet that I want to plant. And I want another line going over that way. So that's what we're doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get set up for that end over there. So it's going to go like that, right? So I need a little pup piece. Then I'm going to put a male adapter or a female adapter. Or that's one of the threads. Excuse me. So I'm going to just put that in. Then I can put on the drip hose directly onto it. All right. So I'm going to slip one on now. I'll also slip the other one on so don't forget. I'm going to put a little adapter here. Then I can just directly connect the soaker hose, or drip hose, whatever you want to call it. What's easier when they're small like this to go ahead and assemble them. Just use a little body weight. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All good. All right. So anything we can do before we can hook it up to the other tubing is good, because you have less mobility when you get to that point. So we're gonna hook this T up right here to go right here. All right. Hey, this may not be the easiest or simplest, but it works for me. That's really all that matters, and it works. It's pretty simple. Takes a little bit of work on occasion. If it wasn't so darn wet, it wouldn't be near as bad, but it is. So, all right. So all we gotta do is connect this up here, and we got everything we need going that way. I'm gonna go ahead and tie in something here too. I think that's a good idea. Coming off that T, I'm gonna run here. I don't think how I have orientated. Okay, so if you think about it going out this way, I'm gonna have it coming off this T, and it's gonna go to that front bed. So I need to put a male, or I need to put an adapter here so I can tie the hose directly to it, connect it directly to it. Oh, everything's gonna work magically if I get this all hooked up. If you got enough room, that's how you do it, right? So what I'm doing is I'm plugging it into this one because I can't find my other soaker hose. All right, that's all you gotta do. Now all we gotta do is bury it. This is the hose that I use. These are just flat soaker hoses. I'll do a bigger one for this bed over here. All right, so this is the soaker hose. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on right here. This is gonna be for this bed right here. So I go ahead and bury this bad boy. So all we gotta do is kind of weave this soaker hose around what we got here. All right, got the soaker hose laid out. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of bury it down a little bit. I need some more mulch to put on top too though. That'll help. Last thing we got to do is go ahead and set the timer, right? So the timer's wrong, so let's see how we can go about set clock. Let's see, let's get this at 7:15 p.m. Zone 1, which is this one here. That's when I want to turn it on, so I'm not worried about that one. Off. How do I get to zone 2? Zone 2. Zone 2. This one we want it to cycle. Let's see, let me put it on for 10 minutes. Okay. Zone 3. This one. Same kind of thing. I want it to go for about 10 minutes. We could check it later and see how well it's working, but Zone 4 do nothing. Alright, I think we got set up. I think we're there. I'll come back out and check it tomorrow and see if there's anything else I need to do some adjustments on. But I got 1, 2, and 3 set up to go 10 minutes. Alright guys, just a quick video on how to set up your own automated watering system. Look, this is a step change in your whole gardening attitude, step change in your whole gardening approach. If you work till 8 o'clock, you had to work over, it's incident work, you had to work late, didn't get a chance to water your garden, don't worry about it, it's gonna get watered, right? So on the days that you go for a long weekend with your significant other, and you're not able to water your garden, there ain't nobody here, it's gonna get watered, don't worry about it. Don't wanna avoid doing your daily inspection of your garden, because that's important, but nevertheless, you're assured that you're going to be able to water it when you're not able to. Hey, don't forget it's time to start your fall garden. I went ahead last week, or 2 weeks ago, I went ahead and did a bunch of preparation and amending of the beds for my fall plants. And I went ahead last week and planted 9 of my favorite fall seeds. So go check that out. I'll put a link down below and check that out. Check out those 2 videos. If you haven't as yet, please subscribe. Hey, like that video. It means a heck of a lot to the video creator. Me, it means a heck of a lot to me. So I appreciate it. If you got some knowledge you didn't have before, if you learned something new, do me a solid and subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Like it. Feel free to share it too. Just a reminder, make memories now, not later. Make memories with family and friends. And as always, I will see you on the next video. Bye.